So it is the Friday before school starts, and I have finally finished getting together my entire room. It's taken like 40 hours, probably more. And it's like, oh, 6 o'clock at night on a Friday. So I want to brag about my room. But first and foremost, this content was brought to you by 2 entire tins of food that were leftovers from the free lunch that we got today. And it's a salad, and then it's like pasta and chicken, so I'm amped. And I found my broom! It was hiding in the storage closet of the cooking room, and I literally just found it, and I'm actually very, very happy. All right, so let's start at the back of the room and work forward. So this is the artist block, and now it's interactive because I gave it this mouth so that students who keep complaining can write down their complaints and then feed it to the box. I'm kind of thinking that if students complain so much, I'll get like a bigger box and I'll be like, guys, stop feeding it. Look, it's growing. I have my monochromatic vocabulary bulletin board. Obviously, there's no vocab because school hasn't started yet, but I do have the principles of design and the elements of design. Not that they'll look at them, but it's useful for me. If you've been keeping up with my other videos, you have seen me working my butt off for those little baskets of supplies. And if students break them or run out of them, it's not my problem because I tried. Also, I have colored tabs full of drawing tutorials for them to use. So one thing that I'm going to be trying this year are table captains. So having one person per table who's going to be the leader, switching that off every week. And in order to distinguish who is going to be the leader this week, I have table tags for their seats. So we've got like Dali with his melting clock. We got Georgia O'Keeffe with a blue flower. And then we have Francis Bacon, who is represented by a literal piece of bacon. So those table captains will be useful if like no one is volunteering to get supplies or like the glue when I ask them to. And it's also useful then for like at the end of the day being like, hey captains, check your baskets. Do you have everything you need? Is your table clean? Because then it's their responsibility, not mine. I forgot where I left off because of technical difficulties with my phone. So, here are the rainbow racks where they will put their folders in theory and hopefully no longer lose their artwork. I now have twice the storage space because now I teach twice the number of classes per semester. I also have this What is Art bulletin board with a lot of different artwork, which includes graffiti, tattoos, Whistler's the Peacock Room. This is actually pretty cool. I didn't realize I had a poster of that, and it's a pretty snazzy room. This is what my desk looks like clean, featuring ya boy Jim Burke. Let's be casual. Let's not be so formal about it. And a picture of my son. And then obviously this portrait of my husband. Okay, now in case you're wondering why this is my husband, or I've never explained it to you, or I don't know, you're just wondering why I'm insane. He is my favorite poet. I met him in high school, so we're high school sweethearts. So yeah, I love his poetry. Also, it's a lot of fun to be really dweeby and be like, I'm in love with a dead man. And sometimes these middle schoolers understand, other times they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, no! But most of the time, it's so I can avoid personal questions like, hey, do you have a boyfriend? Or, how old are you? Do you have kids? I'm like, yeah, I have a son. He's a rabbit and a husband. I walked away too soon. So this is a bulletin board of like art terminology and principles and elements of design that they will hopefully refer to, so they remember everything that we've learned. This I came up with earlier today. It's meant to look like a cat bar. I was just thinking about it since I do work at a school with a population of trauma-sensitive kids. I'd rather have them take a break than break down. Now past this Promethean board, which still won't play audio from my computer, and tech won't help me because they're really busy. But they were being a bit of jerks about all that, but it's fine, I guess. This is a bulletin board titled, "What Are We Doing in Class?" and it's divided by grade. And this is going to be the schedule that we go through, hopefully, God willing, on the first day of school. So lastly, I have these sign language charts in the room so that when kids are lined up and waiting for their peers to, get ready to transition as a whole class to another class, they could be learning something. And it's actually really great because a lot of the kids think sign is cool, which is shocking that they think learning something is cool. And it works for intrinsic motivation. I can be like, hey, if you behave, then I'll teach you a new sign word of the day. And they're about it, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go eat this entire ton of pasta now and hopefully recover during the weekend to get ready for the first day of school. Bye.